I'ma fuck up my life. I'ma fuck up my life. We gon' party all night.
Alright, what is up with y'all today? I came up with this brilliant idea to come up with 4 or more training tracks for beginners, you know what I'm saying? These are the tracks where I probably went to them, you know, when I just started the game, just like most people. But you know, some people you know really don't know, and I still play these tracks to this day. Some of them I really don't play as much because, you know, they're like too easy for me. But you know, sometimes I just hop in servers and play them now and then. So we got 2 motocross and 2 supercross. So the motocross ones is obviously MXB Club. If you're a beginner, this is probably the track to go to, like, no question. But if I had to give another one, I would probably say like Red Bud. Red Bud's real good, especially if you're like kind of like past the MXB Club level. You want to get into like some big jumps, you know, stuff like that. This is the track. Or, you know what I'm saying, you can go to Washington. A lot of elevation changes here. But the tracks I was going to recommend was MXB Club and Maryland. You know, Maryland's my favorite track in real life, so I guess we'll go here. Yeah, the tracks are, I'm not going to say Maryland is easy, but it's not hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like probably, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? This is after the MXB level. Or shoot, you might come into the game just start playing Maryland. I don't really know. I came into the game, I don't even remember what the first track I played was. It wasn't the practice track, because that track is just like, it's barely any jumps. I wanted to use jumps and stuff. Oh yeah, I do have a setup video if y'all do need that too, but that's I'll probably link it somewhere. Let's get this set up. It's a bike sub, yes, alright. Look at that. I got ruts right there. I rode the track so many times. Yeah, so your track isn't gonna look like this at all. I just rode this track so many times that it's all running up. But bro, look at this, bro. This is crazy. But yeah, real easy. Like it's not too hard. I'd probably say the hardest part of this track is either being like real consistent with your fast laps, or this little downhill section coming up. Oh, crash right there. Good thing run. Because at first, I feel like to get faster, I think you gotta know where the fast lines are. So really for that was, I just watch people on YouTube do it all the time. Now this part, when I first started off, that was literally like the hardest thing I could ever do. Right there, usually I would go to the outside because I would never get the inside right. But somehow I got it right there. Yeah, a lot of elevation changes, just like Washington, but not. Well, it's about the same, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. But I just know when I was a beginner at this game, you know, I didn't really want to ride the tracks with no jumps in it, because I like jumps, right? So I don't want to play a track with no jumps and get bored really fast. So I just went to these tracks, and you know, slowly I got better. Oh, I do remember what track I went to all the time on online. Online, I used to just go to TMZ, not TMZ, MXZ. No, I'm saying the name wrong. Thursday Night Motocross. That's the track I went to all the time. Everybody played that track back in like December. People still play it, but I don't see it that much anymore. But yeah, when I first got this game in like December, everybody was on that track every day, bro. It was crazy. Be having like 15 people in lobbies and stuff. Oh yeah, I can't wait till Beta 14 comes out, because Beta 13 is cool, but the online stability is high key. Like, it's not it, chief. Like when I was doing the little Supercross series we held. It was good, but we could only have about 10 people in one lobby at once, because if you had more than that, it wouldn't, like, you wouldn't lag, but the server, I don't know what's up with the server, but like you would just like not see anybody. Like they'd phase in and phase out like ghosts. So right here, that's what I did when I was a beginner. I always went to the outside. I never did that inside line because it was too hard at first. But then, once you do it enough times, it becomes natural. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody usually takes that inside line like at all. Hopefully somebody in the future could do like, this is a stock track. Hopefully somebody could do like a rutted up and nice AMA national tracks. That would be nice. Cause, you know, this is a stock track. It's kind of old. You can roll it, but I always jump that. Like I never really, just like the one on Washington, that big like jump down. Oh, why did I do that? I was supposed to jump that. But yeah, if you play a track by yourself enough times, this will happen to your track. You can always reset it, but I don't like to reset it. I like to ride it like this, because why not? Make it more fun. Alright, so the next track we'll be going to is MXB Club. Alright. We're here now. Switch to the Suzuki because why the freak not? Second round, so first person, why not? Now this track, see, look at that ghost. I haven't used that gear kit since I started playing this game. That's how you know this is old. I haven't. Let's see if I can beat him real quick. Probably not. It's like I could never beat my old ghost no matter how much I get better. I was just like on another one when I did it. I'm about to crash. F. But yeah, like I said, this track, real beginner friendly. This is probably the second easiest track on the game next to like what, Practice. Oh, I forgot there's that Forest track, but I'd say that track is probably a little bit harder than this one. You can get some serious 125s on these tracks, no cap. These are 125 tracks for sure. Every time I go online and I see this track and people in it, I just see the 125. No point in using a 250. Oh, what the? At the front end. Now there is some big jumps, but dang, I suck. There's some big jumps, but not enough where I was satisfied with it, so that's why I picked Melon in this video. I don't know who made this bike, not the bike, the skin for the bike, but it's clean, bro. And I don't know why I feel like the Suzuki is so underpowered. It's kind of ridiculous. Like in second gear right there on my Kawi, I would have cleared that jump no problem. On the Suzuki, I freaking case it. It's so annoying. I'll probably do 3 laps on here because the track's really short. Yeah, this track's really fun to play online. Like, it's like super fun. All the times I go here, it be lobby packed full of people, and it be dope. Just, you know, just chill vibes. This might be like the chillest track on the game, high key, because you don't really gotta try on this track. Everything's just smooth. You feel me? It's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna beat this dude on this last lap. even though we're not looking good. He messed up. Let's go for that one. Oh my goodness, bro. Forgot this track's a little slippery, so I can't really land those. Oh yeah, the kit is real nice, the all black with the little dash of red. Bro, alright, so I'm just never gonna beat this ghost apparently. It is not meant for me to beat this ghost. What the hell happened to my keyboard? Okay. Now we'll be moving on to the Supercross portion of the video. Okay, so let's go on to Supercross. Now, there is tons of Supercross tracks for you to pick. Well, my personal recommendations for beginners is, where is it at? Rob SX School. This is probably the easiest Supercross track you'll probably find. And it will definitely teach you how to ride Supercross, even though the thing about Supercross is, unlike motocross in this game, the really advanced Supercross tracks, like this track, would not do you any justice for them advanced tracks. But it will teach you how to ride Supercross to the very least. And then if you want a little bit more of a difficult challenge, it's not a crazy step up of a challenge, but personally in my opinion it is a little bit more challenging, is to go to the 2016 Anaheim. Now I say that's a little bit more challenging because there's a little bit more thought process going into it. Obviously when I ride this I will show you the thought process. But yeah, let's go on to this Brab SS School first. Now this track, I feel like everybody should ride this track at least once, just to get a feel of it, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. You can't really, well you can race here, but I think the gates is messed up, so people don't ride this track online. So it's more of an offline track if you ask me. But yeah, people don't really ride this track because the gates are messed up. So what I'm talking about is, I think when you race it online, it will make you like spawn backwards. So it's weird. So right here you got a little roller section. Hold on, let me get on this. Got a little double right here. Come down here, got more roller loops. Oh yeah, I forgot that's a freaking triple. Yep. Making this track look real difficult right now. And do not overjump that. It looks real easy to overjump it, but it honestly is. And I need to get out of this second gear. On this track you can throw some big whoops, bro. I mean whips. The track's not really textured, but that's really just because the main purpose of the track is to train you to get ready for that Supercross season we gonna have. Probably gonna have another one. We already had one. Personally, I'm a motocross guy, but I was like, freak it, I'm gonna sign up for the Supercross one. Cause I was like, well, there's no really other major events going on at the time. Actually, no, there was Scooty's Chip. But at the times he was doing them, it wasn't good for me because, well, usually around those times. At that time, I was going to sleep a lot, around 9-ish. That's just because my sleep schedule was messed up. So I wasn't really participating in them. Unlike the first Scooty event you guys saw me participate in, I was in it. I forget if I posted any other ones, but I think I tried to be in the second one, and something happened, and I can't remember. Oh yeah, right. I think I do remember. Either I posted it or I didn't post it. I totally, bro. Bro. That's bringing back some bad memories. Cause I think the second one was on Hangtown, not Hangtown, High Point, and I think I was in what, third place or like fourth place. Better get third place, and my stupid self hit the top of the berm, right? So usually if this game didn't have that bug, I would have just went over the berm and got back on the track, no problem, right? But in this game, there's a glitch when you hit the top of the berm. Sometimes your bike goes up into space, right? So I wasn't okay. I was mad, but I wasn't crazily mad, right? Until I remembered that the freaking fences on the track is collidable. So not only that, oh my goodness, y'all see that? But not only that, I was gonna be in the A main, first of all. Just like the first event, I should have been in. I'm an A main dude, I'm not gonna lie. The first time I should have been in the A main, I was just doing some, like, that was probably one of the worst races I ever had. It was just a bad performance by me. But I know I'm an A main dude. The second one, yeah, went over the fence. The bike went over the fence. So wherever the bike lands, you respawn. So the bike landed over the fence, and I was like, bro, I didn't realize the fence was collidable until I remembered it. And then I tried to ride through it, and then that didn't work. So I was like, wow, I'm really on the outside of this track. And you're thinking to yourself, well, maybe you could just respawn, right? But I couldn't. Because I had to wait for everybody to pass me for me to respawn. So I respawned in last place. So I was like, wow. So I was pissed the whole time. Bro, you don't know how mad I was, bro. I was like, bro, are you kidding me, bro? Oh my goodness, what is happening in this video? Yeah, I was pissed. I probably already told you guys this, but I can't freaking remember for nothing. Yeah, I was pissed. I got to the B main. I was probably gonna, I think I got the whole shot, but it was that stupid thing where you have more than 10 people and the thing lobby crashes. So that happened. I was like, man, screw it. I don't even feel like racing anymore. And after that, I pretty much stopped racing that Scooties event. Not because of the event. It was really just because of the time constraints. I couldn't really be there. Because I think he's on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. So I think we have like a major time gap. Because he's in like Washington. I'm in like North Carolina. So we have a major time gap. So yeah. Back to the track though. As you can see on the track, you can throw some major whips, bro. It's a pretty high speed experience too. So you'll have fun with it. It's not gonna be one of those tracks where you just come here to train. You can actually chill on this track. It's not that crazy of a track. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright, we're here. Let's see what we got. Alright. Now, you guys are gonna see the reason why I say this track takes a little bit more concentration. Now, as you can see, the last track, we didn't even have to really think, right? We didn't really have to think about nothing. You could just ride it, chill. All the rhythm sections is pretty much straight laid out for you. But on this track, nah, bro. Well, it is, but you gotta learn the rhythm of it. You feel me? Whips don't really matter, but that was back in 2016, so. Oh wow, we jumped that hill like a mug. Oh, so this track, especially if you're a beginner, it's going to take a while to get used to. But this is pretty much what you can expect out of Supercross, you know what I'm saying? For the harder tracks, it will be much more difficult, but the harder tracks will have more rhythms and they'll be harder to time. But you can pretty much kind of expect something like this. That's my ghost over there. So in the first section, right here, I'll tell you the fast lines, you know, on and off simple. So you want to go double, then triple. Probably not going to get it because I'm in freaking second. Oh, went over the bars. So on both of the long rhythm sections, you want to go triple, triple, double. Those are the best lines. And that's why this track isn't really that hard, because you can pretty much see the fast lines instantly. Or pretty much as soon as you get on here. It's not that hard to see it. First person action, let's get it. Oh. There it is. Now there's a little problem with this track, like right here. I don't know if you fixed it, but it was like a soil glitch. I don't know if they fixed that or not. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I stay tucked in the front end, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Oh yeah, these tough blocks are collidable. Hold on, let's retry that again. Why can't I get that section now? There we go. Now this track was built in 2016, so the tracks back then was way easier than the tracks people make now. So that's kind of expected. I'll probably show you guys a harder track at the end of the video, just to really compare it to the two. Now you can actually triple right there if you get enough speed for that second triple. I mean the third triple. Alright, last lap. Just wanted to showcase the track off a little bit. Oh yeah, shouts out to Pay for these sweet gears. You feel me? Oh my, I did it again, bro. It's because of that rut right there, bro. There we go. I had raced on this track online like one time, but that's really about it. People don't really race these old tracks that much, so oh dang. Alright, let's see if I can get that third triple for you. Okay, so I didn't get it, but you can case it. Jeez, looking real sorry right now. Alright, let's just go to the third track. Let's do it now. I'm my bad. I didn't mean third track. I mean, let's go to an extra bonus track. I'm gonna show you guys the hardest track to me on this game. For me, personally, for me, the hardest track for me to get around. Actually, the hardest track for me to get around was this version of St. Louis, but I do not ride here anymore because he did make a race edition. It is a little bit easier to get around it, but it is not that easy. I don't even know. Would it be San Diego? Nah. I'd say San Diego is real life more of a a hard track, not a really hard track. Oakland, now y'all saw me ride this track, obviously. This is probably my hardest track. Even though I won here, it was still very hard. Like, it was not, I don't know how I won. I guess I'll show it to you guys. But if you did watch my other video, you know what I'm saying? Well, if you did watch the one video I had, it was just insane. The timing, I messed up like a lot of times in that beat, man. It was just horrible. But yeah, let's do it. I'll probably show you like 2 laps of this track. Let's get the setup rolling. Got that GG setup. Alright. Now this track, I'm telling you, this is not beginner friendly at all. Almost messed it up, jeez. Oh snap, bruh. Let's just skip that. I practiced on this track so many times before that freaking race, bruh. I was gonna win that race regardless, so I had it in my head I was gonna win it. Now there's a little bit of cheater line right here, you can just ride that. I seen Ruben, he was tripling into this. I still to this day can't triple into that. That's insane. And it's very hard to jump on that, so I don't really do it. Now as you can see, compared to those first 2 tracks, I barely got through this one. Now I will tell you the lines. So first section, you obviously want to double, then triple. Then triple again, but I think it's kind of hard to do it on this bike, to be honest. And right here, you want to triple, and then double. Kind of messed it up, but freaking. Standard finish line. Now this wall jump got a lot of people right here, but I usually just sit down and just lean forward when I go up the lip of the jump. I used to try to stand up, but standing up makes it a lot worse. Yeah, Ruben is just on another level, bro. So double. Oh, I messed the line up. I went too far outside. That's exactly what I did in the race. That's crazy. That section, you can double and then triple onto the face of the jump. Well, let's see if I can get it. It's kind of hard to do, especially on a consistent lap basis. Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen right there. But yeah, I tried to, like in the race, I never even attempted that line because I knew that I was barely ever gonna get it, so there's no point in me attempting it. In the race, here's the line I would always attempt, and it usually worked like 80% of the time. You can sometimes triple that if you have enough like speed, but I wouldn't try it. But yeah, that's the track. It's the video. Hopefully you guys liked it. You know, just a little beginner friendly video. I think a lot of people really like these, so why not? I might make it like an intermediate harder one, maybe. If you guys like it, I guess. Yeah, that's the video. Peace.
Falco here.
Ass in the slash. Couldn't be, wouldn't be Swiss on my wrist when you pass.